up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle. Before we dive into episode 5, I just wanted to have a little moment with you guys to have a one-on-one conversation and tell you about some things that have been on my mind, a couple things I would like to address, also just referring to some comments I received and yada yada yada. But if you guys don't care what is flying out of my two front teeth, you can feel free to kind of skip through the video and jump straight into the gameplay, which I am so freaking excited about. So first and foremost, I just want to go ahead and say thank you from the bottom of my black soul for all of the love and support on the brand new series. I have been seeing so many comments in regards to your love for Marlowe and Ben, and it just makes me smile from ear to ear like none freaking other. I knew the second I created these Sims and I started playing with them in the pre-game release, I guess, or the early access, that these Sims were going to be something special. I had an immediate connection with Marlowe and Ben, and I feel like the LP, or not the LP, but the expansion pack itself really helps kind of build that character for your Sims, and you kind of just automatically become a little more attached because it feels a little more personable, I guess, is my point. But anyway, I also noticed you guys saying how the LP style gives you Foreman vibes, and that era was such a vibe. It was one of my, I don't know, happiest and purest times, I guess. I've been through a lot, as you guys may or may not know. I don't like to get into my personal stuff, but a lot of things have been happening since, and to be able to like feel that again and genuinely feel it is a place I never thought I would see again, and it broke my freaking heart, and it actually makes me really sad. So Ben and Mar mean more to me than you could probably like ever fathom. And also going back to the Foremans, a lot of you guys have been asking where that series is. Well, if you guys didn't know, I had a really huge critical glitch where every time I would go and start up a family, say like June and Pace, it would kick me back to the world picker menu, and it would do it freaking all the time, automatically, no matter who I played. I could play Clem, I could play Nixon, Maddox. It didn't matter. It would just keep kicking me back. I removed mods, I add them, I cleared caches or caches, whatever the heck they're called, done everything. So I am in the process of really scrubbing down that save and figuring out exactly what is going on, and if I can somehow Frankenstein some files to get it running again, because something in that save got corrupted. But am I surprised? Like, when did City Living come out? I mean, it's a really freaking old save. I can't even like, I can't even imagine the horror I'm gonna face when the Springstones come back, because it's gonna be even worse, because that's even an older save. But anyways, long story short, that is where the Foremans is. Now, if you're wondering about any other LP that I've had on my channel that you haven't seen in a while, chances are I lost interest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know it sounds horrible. You know, why start something you can't finish? Well, that all in retrospect, I understand that. I understand the logic and I understand the frustration 100% because I would be upset too. But think of it this way. For a creator, sometimes it's like starting up a brand new Netflix series. The first 3 episodes, you're super invested, or maybe even the first episode, you're like, I kind of like this. It's new and exciting, and let's just see where it goes, right? So by episode 3, 4, or whatever, you're like, yeah, this ain't it, chief. And then you want to start watching something else. Well, unfortunately, for a lot of creators, that is the case. It's just a little less acceptable because you are showing the series to, you know, thousands of people who are going to get invested. And very much like I am the puppeteer of what I do, I'm also the viewer in a sense. I'm also experiencing it for myself. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of creators, myself included, we do lose interest in the things that we create and start, unfortunately. But on the plus side, when we do get invested, we can create some really amazing, fantastic content. And I, as a creator and a viewer, would never want somebody to put out something they weren't fully invested in, because to me, it feels like I'm being bought. It feels like a waste of time. I'm being lied to. I'm enjoying it, but they're not. It just doesn't feel, you know what I mean? And you can tell too. So there's that. Right now we have a 100 baby challenge. We've got some Sims 2. We've got some eco lifestyle, and yes, we've got some Foremans. Now, if there's anything else I forgot, I'll let you know. But I do have an active playlist, so you can tell on my channel which LPs are still going to be running on the channel, and that is actually on my channel's home screen. So anyways, also, I think that's about it. There was a couple other things I had to address. Like, oh, for instance, let's just talk about Benjamin. So his name for the longest was Jammin. I didn't even realize. Like, I didn't even freaking realize. And it was so cute because he just kind of has naturally shown an interest in music. And then somebody called it out. We're like, you know, Benjamin be jammin'. And it was just funny because you guys put two and two together. And it was just something that kind of just coincidentally unfolded, that he was really wanting to get into music, but also his name was kind of botched, and it just symbolized what his interests were. And I thought it was amazing, and it was just incredible. So cute. I'm actually a little sad that we had to change his name, but you know, for the people who were early viewers, will always know him as Jammin. Anyways, we're going to jump right in. Marlowe has been trying to make some friends lately. She's been, you know, trying her hands at the old bubble bar here. She decided, not a fan, okay? She literally choked on bubbles. I don't know how that's possible, but the poor girl did it. Main reason why we even came to the Spice Festival to begin with was just to get our hands on all of the harvestables, which I feel like we've done, and we've also discovered a cowplant berry, which is so freaking exciting. I literally cannot wait to get home and plant this bad boy. Before heading home, I did want to go ahead and point out the eco footprint of San Myshuno. I know a lot of people's eco footprint has just been kind of turning into this industrial vibe. Mine is definitely getting closer to the industrial side of things. It's actually neutral right now. So I'm pretty sure we all know that the eco footprint will be applying to all of the worlds except for Strangerville and the vacation worlds. Now, you're not going to get trash and garbage and dumpsters piling up or anything like that, but you still will see the visual effects of your eco footprint. Good morning, you guys. So it is the wee hours of the manana, and Benji and Marlowe are enjoying some delicious fruit salad while Benji talks about his great night with Knox, and Marlowe tells him about all of the collectibles she discovered at the Spice Festival. So I have been getting a lot, and I mean a lot, of mixed reactions to the whole scamming situation with Bess. Some of you guys are saying that you have been finessed by Bess, or some of you have been blessed by Bess. I'm not really sure where we're going with this whole entire situation. All that I know is that Ben has invested about 2K into the woman, and he wants to know where his investment lies. So a part of him is thinking he's going to create a nice little dish tonight. He's going to invite her over to his humble abode, and he's going to get down to the details because he wants to know where this whole thing is going. Also, side note, last night Ben discovered he's really into fizz, making fizz, bottling fizz, juicing fizz, drinking fizz. He does even have a little bit of a fizzy hangover, if you will. But the cool thing is Knox is a very, like, he's the type of person that will like share his hobbies and things with people. And when he noticed that Ben was really getting into the whole like fizzing, juicing craft or whatever it is, he was like, wait a minute, I remember. I have an old machine from years ago in my basement. Would you be interested in taking it home? And of course, Ben wasn't gonna say no. And thus is how we ended up with this big contraption, which I'm really excited to play with. Marla, on the other hand, she's just cleaning up a little bit. She's washing her hands. We're gonna go and put the fruit salad back into the refrigerator. I also wanted her to go and check for some gigs just because financially we're doing pretty good and I would like to kind of keep it that way. So let's go and see what we have available to us. So we've got a few different things on the radar. I did notice a bright trio was available. My triplets are obsessed with your work. They follow you on Simstagram. I didn't even know we had a Simstagram, but maybe we need to open one if we don't. They're always asking me to get them something you've made. Next week is their birthday, and I'd love to surprise them with something truly delightful. Would you be able to fabricate 3 floor lights for my kiddo's bedroom? 700 simoleons due by Tuesday. This is a job for Marlowe. She's got this, of course. I mean, okay, absolutely. So she's going to tell Ben about the job she just landed, and he's pretty excited. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's like, that's great, babe. Really? That you're like a celebrity. That's great. Oh my God, I love his support. So she's really excited about that. A little nervous, and she loves the affirmation. Oh, that's so sweet. He wants to buy a pool light. Or a pool? He wants to buy a pool. That's pretty ambitious, Ben. I don't know where the hell you're going to stick that. But anyway, Marlowe is going to empty out the trash can. And I guess we should probably start getting her to fabricate those lights. Am I right? I also went ahead and changed the color of the Fabricator to a black swatch just because I felt like it was a little more fitting than the big bright white one that we had. Also, oh God, Ben needs to, what is he doing actually? He's trolling the forums. He is such a nuisance. I love him though. He needs to come over here and clean out his insect farm. He also needs to collect cricket flour, biofuel, and we're going to go ahead and nurture our little green friends while Marlowe dips in to the Fabricator. So I need to find this floor light. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm not even sure if we have enough bits to create 3 of these bad boys, but we are going to give it a go. I don't think there's too many options that we have. If we had some dyes, we could go and kind of be crafty. I think we'll actually purchase some dyes. Let's do that. Okay, so I saw a shale option there. I want to say orange would probably be a possibility too. So let's just grab a couple. Should we just keep costs low and do the bare minimum just for the simple fact that we really don't have a lot of money? Although Marlowe wants to deliver, you know, the best product she can, especially because it's like the triplets' birthday. So Ben is going out and he's gonna wait, hold on. He can't because Jen sucks at putting things. Oh my God, routing issues galore. I kind of wanted to also get our little cow plant, you know, housed. Oh no, I think our crickets died. Are you freaking kidding me? We had them for like 5 seconds and they passed away. All right, so I'm going to try this again. Probably won't be able to. Did I just... Oh my God. I did it. I killed him. Clean out an insect farm. Why doesn't this tell you what this does? I thought it meant like clean out the cage because they freaking pooped or something. That is annoying. Well, I guess we're not getting any biofuel or anything else like that. And I also noticed that moving my plants... all of a sudden reset them. What the hell is going on? Whatever. I'm not going to get too like angsty about it. I am not happy by any freaking means. But anyways, work-wise, we're doing pretty good. Let's come over here. Let's start seeing what we can put in ingredients-wise. I'm pretty sure we can just make some soybean ones. Wait, did our soybeans get put? Oh, wait. I think actually our harvestables got harvested, which is great. So I'm going to bring those into... I'm just screwing things up. Like, let's just be real. Let's just put this in her inventory real quick. And then let me see what else. She actually has blackberries. So I think if we gave Benji like 5 blackberries, that he could make a blackberry fizz. I don't know if he's going to be able to do this, but we're going to go for it. So I'm going to just have him snag all of these. Thanks, Mar. Awesome. Yeah, he went up and asked her if she had any ingredients that he could borrow real quick. Not like he's going to give them back or anything. So let's go and load up the ingredients and see if this bad boy works. Dude, thanks, Knox. I kind of want to invite Knox over. Like, I really like him a lot. I love how they're becoming super duper close friends. So there we go. We are going to be making ourselves some blueberry fizz. And huge shout out to all of you guys that have been kind of like egging Marlowe and Benji on about their house. It is coming together quite nice. I absolutely love it, actually. All right, so we've got 1 down. We need 2 more to go. Let's go and fabricate yet another one of those. Points wise, I think you guys will be able to complete the job, but we're definitely gonna have to go out and start, like, you know, rummaging a little bit more. So we're gonna start fizzing for 43 simoleons. This is like the first juice ever. And look at that. Knox wants to come over and hang out. He heard that Ben was fizzing and was like, yo, my dude. You know what? Let me come over and show you how it's done. Let me sample some of that fish. So that's exactly what's going to happen. I really want to get this house into tip-top shape so we can like start entertaining, having more people over. Right now it's kind of embarrassing, but also like a lot of people live pretty like frugally or frugal, whatever the word is. So I don't think anyone's really judging. All right. So we're going to come over and talk to him a little bit about, you know, eco lifestyle, eco living, and I think Knox is walking away. I don't know what he's doing. We're also going to do a little impression. I think he was about to like go over to our trash can, which Marlowe will literally jump on your back and pull your locks. Like, she's not playing. She'll get so freaking mad. She would, like, that is the most disrespectful thing that you could probably do. So I'm gonna actually have Ben. Is there anything we can do with Knox at the moment? Oh, he's telling, oh God, no, Marlowe, not again. Every freaking time I turn around, this girl is like, yep, get it, girl, get it, choke him out. Show him who's boss. You got him. God, I love her. She's crazy. Oh, and she got thrown out. Okay, so unfortunately, that one didn't work, but I'm wondering if we could resume real quick. Let's try this again. Yeah, we ended up getting our points back, which is great. That is really funny that she has like such a freaking hard time with this. We are determined, you guys. Absolutely determined. Anyway, Ben, I think, is going to come and check on his juice. It's not ready just yet. I'm going to tie this guy into a little bit of a group and maybe like invite him inside for a little while. Let's just go and sit down and kind of chat and stuff and do whatever. So it's a couple hours later and it looks like our Fizz is ready for collection. And Knox is super eager to see what his best friend has created. Well, I mean, that might be a little ambitious of me. They're not best friends by any means, but good friend has whipped up with old Ben. So also, side note, Marlowe decided to go ahead and take a nap because her frustration level was through the freaking roof. She has tried and tried and tried again, my friends, to fabricate the last two remaining lamps, and the freaking fabricator decided to crap out on her, and it's just really frustrating because she's trying so hard here, and like life won't give her a damn break. So she went ahead and took a little nap, and poor Ben notices that his girlfriend is MIA, and you know he's gonna do something about it, believe me, but right now he just, you know, he's giving her space, because when Marlowe gets like this, if you start trying to like fix things right away, it never ends up actually going the way that you had intended. So we have made some blackberry fizzy juice, and I kind of almost want to call this Knoxberry juice, just because, you know, it is the very first drink or fizzy drink that we have crafted with the machine. And also the only reason that we're doing this is because obviously, hello, Knox. So Knoxberry juice, love that. Okay, so then we should be able to get our juice, and voila, there we go, boys. It is right in our inventory, and I cannot wait to crack this open with Knox. So a part of me wants to grab a little place for us to lounge and sip on our home crafted creations. Now I just need a lounge chair of some kind. The cheapest one will do. I'm not picky. I wish I could even fabricate one or have Marv fabricate one, but the portable lounge chairs, those are simply affordable. So let's just go and grab one of those. We'll grab two just to make it a little fair here, and then I'm gonna go and do I'm thinking like they're probably not gonna even sit on these things, but it's fine. I'm gonna do brown, even though this kind of almost looks like it's a black swatch. I probably could be a little more fancy at some point, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. And then we'll grab the round teak table for 50 simoleons as well. And this one kind of almost matches our cricket cage thing. I'm still very upset, by the way, that interaction isn't a little more clear, because I thought clean out meant because it was dirty, not because, you know, that was annoying. That was so annoying. I just like lost all my progress and pissed. Okay, so there is our Knoxberry Fizzers. Oh my God, they're so pretty. I almost want to take a picture because it's like, you know, it's like a commercial ad or something. I'm wondering if we can like grab a bottle together. Oh, I can't. That sucks. I wish we would have been able to. That would have been amazing. I think I can actually grab a bottle and give it to him, right? If I'm not mistaken. So if I was to go ahead and grab another bottle here, but not drink this one, right? Just put this one straight in my inventory without popping the top. Can I do that? Can you put it down, Benji? How about now? How about now, Benjamin? Put the freaking drink down, Benjamin. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Maybe I can just put it right here, and then I can give it to him that way so he can have a sip. It looks like Marlowe has woken up from her nap. Oh, also, Tina, while she was sleeping, she missed the call, invited her to come over to the house, which I thought was really sweet. I love how close they're getting. And I'm really excited to see like where their relationship blossoms to. I thought for sure, was it Tina? No, it was the other one. Hold on a second. I believe it was my mistake. It was Yasmin. Yasmin called and invited her to come over. And it's funny because Yasmin is a clumsy sim. And even though we couldn't give Marlowe that trait, like by essence, she too is clumsy. I mean, she broke her damn fabricator, for God's sakes. Like, it's obvious. But I wanted Ben to come over and give, let me see, Knox here one of his fizzy drinks. I'm pretty sure we should be able to do this. I'm hoping. There we go. We'll give him a little bottle of that Knoxberry juice. There he goes. I love it that it's in his hand, even though it's kind of a glitch. I'm pretty sure he's going to be stuck like this, but I'm not 100% sure. Is he excited? Did he love the gesture? He's like, oh my God, dude, you did so freaking amazing. I can't wait to go home and share this with my mom. All right, you know what? Let's go and give him a little hug. Men doesn't really do this usually, but him and Knox have formed such an amazing relationship that I'm actually really excited because it feels like it came quite natural. Like, they're super duper similar. For God's sakes, they have the damn same hair. So I want to see if I can reset Ben here so that he isn't holding that damn Knoxberry Fizz anymore. He's gonna go home, probably not gonna invite Bess over today just because he really wants to spend some time with Marlowe. I don't know if there's like a park or something that we could go to just to kind of like, you know, get her out of the house, but she seems really stressed, and Ben is the type that he wants to do everything he can to keep her happy because even though he's a little oblivious sometimes, he loves this woman with all of his freaking heart and soul, and he would never do anything to intentionally hurt her. So I just feel like he's been kind of wrapped up with, you know, the community lately and kind of making an impression. And to be honest with you, he's kind of neglected Mar, and it's a little unfortunate, but it happens. So we're gonna fix it. All right, cool. So we just became really good friends with Knox. Wow, that's awesome. So Marlowe is standing over here next to the fabricator. We're gonna come over and, you know, kind of like pick her up a little bit. We're gonna just give her a little sweet embrace. We're gonna, I don't know, what else should we do? Should we give a little kiss on the cheek here, caress the cheek? You know, she's gonna divulge her stress. As you guys can see, she's pretty annoyed right now. Like, she's super freaking annoyed. I feel so bad for her. Oh, what's wrong, babe? The stupid freaking fabricator, Benji. It always just keeps breaking. Oh my God. Can you do something about it? Honey, listen, I know how to whip out my hammer and get crack-a-lacking. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go and repair it for her. I'm a little nervous that something bad's gonna happen. He's like, you know what, babe? I've got this. This is easy as putting a llama in pajamas. Why don't you go sit down, help yourself to one of my crafted fizzy drinks and relax a little bit, take a load off. And that's exactly what she's gonna go do. She's gonna go and snag one of these little fizzy drinks. I'm very curious to see or to know what she thinks about it, because this is his first craft and I'm really excited. I would love to see them or see Ben like kind of make a job out of it. So I don't know where she's going. She's gonna go take this inside. It's really hot right now, so she's probably gonna go and, you know, kind of cool off a little bit. Hopefully everything works out with this fabricator, and it looks like he was able to repair it really easily. That's awesome. I love how his skills and her skills kind of complement each other. Okay, so we're gonna put the parts, or the oh, we can only scavenge for parts. Okay, I was gonna put the, I guess, leftovers or whatever was remaining in our inventory. Is it me, or does it feel like time just goes slower here? It kind of does. We also need one of those recycle things that kind of like turns stuff into bits. I don't know if we're gonna purchase that right now. We could always just go to our home lot and do what needs to be done. But I'm gonna have Ben go and dive for some more deals right now. And Marlowe is sipping on that fizz, and she is feeling fizzy. This fizz is starting to take effect. Yeah, she's starting to, you know, get a little romantic. So you know what she gonna do? You know what she gonna do? Maybe it's like a secondhand fizz effect, you know. I want her to come over and kind of like, you know, maybe like serenade Ben a little bit, and you know, get a little cozy, right? So we're gonna be romantic. We're gonna caress his cheek. We're gonna also go and you know, blow him a kiss. And while we're at it, we're going to be a little more passionate. And let me see. Ooh, propose. Definitely not. Whisper seductively, like, hey there, big guy. You can just tell that face is coming off her breath. She's like, how about you me? You know, I can't even take it seriously, but you know what it is. She wants to go and dive for thrills with Benjamin. So we're gonna kick back old school, back in the day when they were just teens, and we're gonna do a little rendezvous inside the trash can. So, oh my God, how cute. I love this. This is seriously one of my favorite interactions, like, ever. I love how his legs like stand up on edge. Also, if you guys pay attention to the very end, We'll see. Let's just go ahead and take a moment to watch Marlowe and Benji. Yes, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. In fact, Marlowe is so freaking relaxed. She is going to go and attempt to redo or create the rest of her lamps. I love that. That is so sweet. They're seriously so cute. It makes me want to throw up everywhere. Okay, so she's feeling really confident, and now she wants to go to the bar, which is pretty funny. Not necessarily something that Marlowe would be up for, but you know, I mean, I'm loving how he kind of brings out this more docile side of her, where she's just able to kind of kick back and relax. So while she is doing that, I was really hoping that Ben would be able to go and take his finds to the recycle center to be able to like process them into more bits. He does have like a bunch of influence points as well, so I kind of wanted him to come over here and start seeing where we're at for the neighborhood action plans. I'm also a little nervous when it comes to like the community space project. Like I said, we kind of voted for that last time. I really hope that actually happens. I think we can go and check on it, but I'm not quite sure. So we found some recycled materials that we could put to good use. Now these bad boys should definitely be in our household inventory. Oh, we ended up finding a modern face value fridge. Now, obviously, you know what? I'm not mad at how beautiful this looks, and it's perfect too. It's in perfect freaking condition, you guys. Now, I don't know if this would be like what I would want in our house, but I mean, does that look way too bougie? But it kind of would work. You know it would. Just maybe right now, because of everything else, it doesn't look that great. But a part of me thinks like I'll sell this and I'll keep our old fridge because it is serving us a really good purpose. And it also fits. But we get 2,400 simoleons from that too, which is actually pretty insane. So let's go hang out with Benj for a little bit, see what he's doing. He really wants to go and do a little workout as well. Now, it looks like our green or our eco-friendly appliances are in the lead. We're going to toss a couple more in the hat here. Nothing too crazy. And I guess that leaves us with how many now? 66. So I think we're going to win. Like, I really do. I'll do 15 just to like really pull full steam ahead, because I'm sorry, I am not going to be wearing a bag over my damn head. Okay. Like, that was maybe back in my younger days, you know. But no, we're not. We're proud around Port Promise. I am not wearing no freaking bag over my head. You can literally eat my butt. It is a little bit later into the evening, and Benji has put together a beautiful candlelit dinner where he has made Marlowe's favorite meal, which just so happens to be taco casserole. Marlowe is beyond stressed with taking on such a huge gig. In fact, she only completed 2 out of the 3 lamps. She'll attempt to fabricate the very last one tomorrow. But because, you know, Benji has also been so consumed with restoring Port Promise, he has been basically, okay, ignoring his promise to his girlfriend to love and to cherish and yada yada friggity ya. But he decided to whip out his culinary skills and prepare her favorite meal, which just so happens to be a taco casserole. And you gotta give it to the man. This is the second time, I think, or the third maybe even, that he has prepared a taco casserole. The first time he made it, it was absolutely atrocious. The second time he made it, it was really poor quality. And let me tell you, he was not going to serve that as like the meal for their date night. I mean, obviously they don't really have a lot of money or any means of transportation to go to a nice and fancy restaurant. So he decided just to pull something together really quick. And I think Marlowe is going to absolutely freaking love it. We've got some classical jams going in the background. But if I'm being really honest with you, this is not, okay? This is not Ben's speed. He would probably be a little more of a, I was gonna say R&B guy, but is it me, or are there no R&B stations? Maybe we didn't, and that's okay. We're just gonna stick with the romance station instead to kind of get Marlowe in a vibe. So here she is. She just took a shower. She's gonna come out and discover the meal, which is seriously one of the sweetest things that Benji has ever done for her, and that is why she loves this man oh so freaking much. Just Look at the way he looks at her. Oh my God. It's like he's seen her for the very first time. You know what? We're going to blow him a little kiss and kind of thank him for the thoughts. It was so sweet. We're also going to give him a heartfelt compliment, dive into a deep conversation, and, you know, just kind of chat and brighten up his day a little bit and let them enjoy the evening. I don't know if we'll be able to like have our Knoxberry juice in conjunction with our taco casserole, but at the very least, we could have Marlowe go and start digging in, and we'll have Ben, who's actually quite hungry. Okay, I have a little bit of a confession. He did sneak a bite when Marlowe was in the shower, but nonetheless, he's still pretty hungry, and they are absolutely enjoying their little evening together. It is so cute. Okay, so we're gonna tell the joke about some flamingos. We're also going to do a little impression. We're gonna shake it down with a little more romance. We are going to, let me see here, compliment her appearance. I know he was giving her the oogly googly eyes a little bit later on, and I'm really excited. He pulled this together so well. So I'm gonna actually have him go and crack open a bottle of the fizz, and Marlowe too. I don't know why she looks so damn disgusted. I have no freaking idea. Maybe because she's tired, maybe because she's exhausted. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty positive you guys already know what the lamps would look like. Or is this a brand new? Holy crap. Okay, so this is the lamp that Marlowe had fabricated, and it is worth 220 simoleons. It looks like this. I thought for sure this, for whatever reason, I got confused with like the 3-headed lamp that comes with the base game. But oh my God, like I like one of these lamps to the point where I would love to have one in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like we could put it like right here or something. But I'm gonna put it back in our inventory because obviously that's got to go to a client. But I wanted to kind of showcase that real quick so you guys could see what it looked like. So looks like Ben is kind of cleaning up the dishes before he goes and cracks open one of his Knoxberry Fizzes. Now again, this was kind of placed there for aesthetics, so we have to move it to the counter. It's a really nice evening, am I right? Okay, so we're cracking those bad boys open. Marlowe is sipping. She is feeling all the vibes right now. Deep conversation, delicious meal. Ben, you really did a solid here. He was thinking, oh crap, I forgot to make dessert. But Marlowe says, hey there, big boy, I can be dessert. So she's going to express her fondness. She's going to flirt a little bit, and you know how the rest of the night is gonna go. So I'm not sure if anybody knows the answer to this, but it is currently raining in a game, and my fabricator is kicking it outside. Now, I don't know if this is technically dubbed as a electronic, so I'm wondering if I need to have like something over it to kind of protect it from the elements. But in addition, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys our, holy crap, our water collector, whatever the heck, broke. So I'm gonna replace this bad boy. But I love that this thing is actually collecting the rain. Isn't that the cutest? So it's going in through the funnel, down into our jugs, and oh my God, what a storm. What a storm. In fact, I think it actually woke up Mars. So she's gonna come over here. She absolutely hates freaking thunder and lightning. She's gonna go and pee like a champion really quick. Obviously she got startled awake. But because we do have a little extra simoleon in the bank, I think I'm gonna go and put a little awning just to go ahead and protect our investment, I guess. Now, I know there's a few awnings that we can snag, but I don't know if this is actually going to help or not, or this is just, you know, me hoping. So let me go and give it a go. I think it would be kind of like classified as a roof doobadad or something. I'm not really sure where these bad boys are. Hold on. Okay, so I found this one, which is the awning of transparency for 145 simoleons. The only thing with this is that, well, it hangs just a little too low for our wall height. So I think I'm actually going to bump up our trailer to a medium wall height, which, I mean, I don't necessarily hate the look of it, so I'll keep it for that. And then we'll probably move this bad boy a little bit more over this way. And I think if I can place it correctly, it should literally cover the awning. hoping this will be the protection we need to keep everything, you know, in place. So with the fact that I've got ahead and scaled up my walls, I can actually kind of put my windows up a little higher, which would definitely balance things out a little bit. I don't necessarily hate the like where they are right now, but yeah, I wanted to go ahead and just, you know, give that a go and see if it'll help. So that's what this looks like. I could actually put in another window here if I wanted. And another thing that I keep getting asked to is the reshade that I'm using. So I am using Ocean Light version 2 reshade for this particular gameplay. I think it just looks really aesthetically pleasing with a more vanilla type of aspect. I won't be keeping, obviously, this LB vanilla. We're gonna have mods and all that jazz. It's just more of like the CC that I have on my Sims at the present moment is very vanilla-esque. So Mar is gonna go ahead and go pee since she isn't feeling too tired. Oh my god, Benjamin, you literally left the candle going. She probably might go work on that last lamp. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have her go and extinguish this candle really quick and also pick up the bottles. The storm has calmed down and it is like 11 o'clock in the afternoon, or I guess mid-morning. Marlowe is still sleeping. She did actually complete all 3 lamps, which is very exciting, so we need to turn those in. Today we are voting for our community space project, which I am hoping and praying we win. Also, back it's in my Shuno, the flea market is in town. Benji knows how much Marge just loves these festivals, especially when it comes to like, you know, the Spice Festival and the flea market. Those are like her top 2 fave. So he wants to take her to go to those. Actually, Knox called a little bit ago. He wanted to hang out, but he's decided to sit this one out. Benji right now is, though, however, working on his very last logic skill requirement so that he can hopefully start looking at another promotion within the company. And that is about all. So I think I'm gonna actually have Mar get up. She is going to let me see. I was gonna have her go brush her teeth, which she desperately needs to do. She hasn't brushed her teeth in like eons. And then, oh my god, what is going on? Oh shit! Our crickets got zapped. We have the absolute worst luck when it comes to these bugs. I am so sad. Imagine how upset Benji is going to be when he comes outside and sees this. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally going to cry. Oh my god, that is so sad. I don't know what Marlowe's problem is, but I think it's probably because Benji's on the freaking computer and she like desperately needs to get on here and turn in the project. It's perfect because I think, wait, hold on a second. What did he reach? I thought he was, I thought he was working on his logic skill. I thought Bill Block would give you some, you know what? I guess not. He's reached level 2 with the video gaming skill. So probably won't be getting a, probably won't be getting a promotion. That's totally fine. Now I see why Marlowe was a little upset, because the real reason she was feeling frustrated is because she needs to get on there and Ben's just playing video games. Totally fine. I'm probably going to have Benji come over here. He's going to change into his outfit. Can he change into his outfit? Change sim, practice sim, fresh up sim? Like, why can't I just like, why can't change into outfit be an option on the mirror? That's kind of weird. I also gave him a brand new fancy dancy outfit. I think you guys saw that. We're gonna have Benji come out here. I wish he could like mourn the loss of his crickets. 165 freaking simoleons. Well, you know, we can cover the costs with this bad boy, which is a fixarium. It's some type of element. We'll claim that, and I guess we'll go and replace our crickets. Hopefully, we'll have better luck this time. And our chair got zapped. What a storm. I'm so happy our fabricator, nor did our juice fizzer get zapped, because that would have been super upsetting. What is going on with this thing? Nothing yet. I feel like, okay, I did the whole leaving the off-the-grid thing on for a while so that we could collect solar and water. It still's not working. I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm kind of over it, if I'm being honest with you. But let's go and send all of these in for the client's approval, and hopefully our Mar will have passed the job. Awesome. Cool. So the other thing that I think she would need to do is chat with the client, just to, you know, really make sure that they were satisfied. Ben, on the other hand, is going to kind of clean up a little bit where the lightning struck. I don't know if there's anything else that we really need to do here. Oh, we're going to harvest everything. I know that one of you guys had mentioned about putting in the harvestables in the fridge first, because Ben likes to work with fresh ingredients, being the type of sim that he is. Once we have like a little more space for like a proper garden, I will worry about that more. Right now, I'm not going to stress out about it too much. Hence why I'm so excited that we're going to be getting a garden as a community space project. Speaking of which, actually, let me put my money where my mouth is. And did our mailbox get, wow, wow, whoa. It got zapped too, interestingly enough. So I'm thinking we probably should go head on over to the community space project lot so Ben can check in more on how the voting is going. I'm probably gonna have to wrap up this part here, which I'm like, seriously, I've just been playing and it's been so much fun. But I'm really excited to film the next part as well, which I think we'll be posting not tomorrow but the day after. Just kind of depends on my video schedule. But yeah, after we do this, in the next episode, we will find out which community space project we will be receiving, or which one will win, and then we'll also take Mar to the what is it called? The flea market, I guess, event, whatever, which is also really fun because she'll enjoy that a lot. So here we are. Let's go and take a little look-see. Vote on community space project. Now, I'm pretty positive with Ben alone, we'll be able to really move mountains. Now, it's kind of interesting because in the beginning, I feel like Marlowe and Ben both shared the same passion for, you know, bringing Port Promise back to its original state. As time is going, as time is going on, I'm noticing that Marlowe is really starting to take on this domestic role, and she's kind of wanting to focus mostly on herself and her family and that type of a thing, which is kind of interesting. Meanwhile, Ben is still heavily invested in kind of restoring the eco footprint. Don't get me wrong, obviously Marlowe does share those same ambitions, but she also would like to focus on some other goals as well while she's at it. So it looks like, you know what, community garden is going to win at this point. I think we're just throwing like money into the garbage or points into the garbage. Marketplace was at a close second. I highly doubt it's going to supersede our votes on the community garden. But you know what, I'll keep an eye on it. I think voting closes around like 7 p.m. or so. I'm not quite sure. Well, you guys, we finally made it to the flea market, and I think this is a pretty good place to go ahead and wrap up this episode. We will be picking up where we left off in the next episode, as well as receiving the votes for which community space project will win. Of course, I'm pretty optimistic the garden one will, but you know what? Things can always change at a moment's notice. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, you know what to do, but don't forget to go ahead, comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. We won't hide.